Imagine a world 100 years from now, where buildings don't just stand still, they actually grow and change. Just like living trees, let me tell you a story about a little girl named Mia, who lived in this amazing future. One sunny morning, Mia woke up in a home made of smart, glowing materials that could talk to her. "Good morning, Mia," a voice said softly. They told her the weather and what was planned for the day. But Mia's house was no ordinary house. It was a living building, which meant it could fix itself and even change its shape to help Mia and her family. You see, 100 years ago, people started making buildings with something called biomaterials. These materials were grown using tiny living cells, kind of like how plants grow. They didn't need to use a lot of bricks or concrete anymore because these living buildings could heal cracks and add new rooms all by themselves, just by growing.
If Mia needed a bigger kitchen,
The house would sprout new walls, like branches on a tree. One day, Mia invited her friend, Leo, over. Leo was fascinated by skyscrapers in Mia's city that reached the clouds and sparkled like stars. But here's the secret. These skyscrapers were not just tall, they were smart and alive. They listened to the wind and moved slightly to catch sunlight or avoid storms. The buildings adjusted the shapes to help birds build nests or create shady playgrounds underneath for kids, all without human engines or machines. It was like the buildings had their own brain. The streets in Mia's neighborhood were made from soft, glowing tiles that could clean the air and guide people at night with gentle lights. When it rained, the roads would open tiny poles, like leaves, to soak up water and keep the city fresh. Mia once saw a flower pop up between the tiles, and the street just smiled. It was designed to be pot garden. What made this future so exciting was how nature and people worked together. Scientists and architects learned from trees, animals, and insects. They discovered how ants build their homes so it worked perfectly, or how trees grow tall without falling over during storms. Using these ideas, they created buildings that were not only strong and beautiful, but also kind to the earth. The coolest thing, Mia told Leo, was that everyone could help build and care for their living buildings. Kids like them could plant special seeds that would grow into colorful walls on playground equipment. No heavy machines, just hand. And a little magic from science. Imagine, Leo thought, if buildings could talk to us, grow with us, and even protect us like friends. Mia's house wasn't just walls and floors. It was alive and full of surprises every day. So, the future of architecture isn't about cold, hard buildings that never change. It's about homes and cities that live, breathe, and grow, just like the people who live inside them. And maybe, just maybe, one day you'll live in a house that's more like a giant, with a friendly tree than anything you've seen before. Isn't that an exciting adventure to imagine? What would you want your living building to do for you?